Yep.
Welcome to Baxter, Tennessee. We're live at Billy C. Rogers Stadium, where we're set for an awesome night of high school football. Tonight we got the Upperman Bees taking on the Farragut Admirals.
Yeah, that's right, Blake. This isn't just any ordinary game. These two are highly respected programs coming into this game. Both teams are talented, well-coached, and hungry for a win. You can bet these fans are in for a great one tonight.
Absolutely. Before we dive into the action, Tucker, let's get your keys to victory tonight.
Yeah, Blake, here's what I'm looking at tonight. I'm looking at the turnover battle. Upperman's defense can flip the field in an instant. Last week, Upperman also had some crucial turnovers to Greenville last week. Farragut's got to watch out for Upperman's defense tonight because Upperman's defense, you can't give Upperman any extra possessions.
Yeah, one of mine is going to be controlling the line of scrimmage. Both of these teams want to run the ball. Whoever wins up front is going to dictate the tempo tonight, and that's huge to win this game.
Yeah, third, the special team impact. We got two really talented guys in Carmine Phillips for Upperman in the return game, and Ryan McHugh punting tonight for Farragut. Ryan McHugh, he's one of the best punters Upperman's going to see all year, one of the best punters in 6A. Field position can absolutely decide the game. Upperman gave Greenville the ball at the 40-yard line most every play or possession last week, and Greenville pinned Upperman back last week. Field position can really decide this game.
That's right. Now we'll send it to Ansley with Coach Kane.
No.
Send it to Ansley?
No, they're ready. We can't do it.
She's talking right now.
She's talking right now. We can't do the interview at all.
Just mute your mic.
What? They're doing it on the SD card. So we can't do it.
Just pick it up?
Yes.
All right. All right, well, that's not working right now, but let's go ahead and break down both these teams.
Yeah, the Farragut Admirals, they're coming in at 43 in Tennessee high school football. They're 0-2, but they have losses to Sevier County. They lost 27-7, and they lost to Powell last week 26-21. So Farragut was actually up in this game in the fourth quarter. Powell's a really good team. They were in the state championship conversation last year in 6A. Powell's a really good team, and I'm looking at this one to be a great game tonight between Farragut and Upperman. Their program tradition, they're a strong program with one state championship back in 2016 and consistent playoff appearances. They haven't had a really good year in a couple years, but Farragut's a really good team. Some key players to watch for them. Ryan McHugh, the senior punter. He's currently number 3 in Division 6A in punt yards with 41.5. Like we said, field position could decide this game. Ryan McHugh's a really great punter. And then they got the running back, Mason Apolatugi, the junior. He's currently number 3 in Division 6A in total return yards, 62. Like we said, special teams, they can decide this game. And another one is Corbin Hobson, the junior quarterback. He's currently number 15 in Division 6A in passing yards with 149. He's a really great quarterback. He likes to run the ball a little bit, but he can't really run outside the pocket.
Yeah.
Upperman's going to have to pressure him inside, and if they don't, this could be a really long night for them.
Yeah, now let's go over your Upperman Bees. They're ranked number 29 in high school football. They are 1-1. Week 1, they went to Knoxville Webb in what got shortened at halftime, but they won 29-7. And then last week, we go to Greenville in a great game, just down to the wire, and a great win for Greenville, but Upperman looked good in that game. Their program tradition, they're a dominant program. State runners-up in 2023. They're back-to-back region championships 2023 and 2021. Some key players tonight for Upperman. You got Bronson Chaffin, the senior quarterback. He's number 1 in Division 4A in rushing yards, 337 yards. And then we got Carmine Phillips, the senior running back. He's also number 1 in Division 4A in punt average, 47.5 yards. Then we got Israel Alvarez, the offensive line and defense line. He has just been causing havoc all year, man. He's a real game changer.
Yeah, he's a real game changer. You see the talent on both sides of the ball, but it's going to be a battle on special team and a showcase of playmakers. But first, let's check in on some other spotlight matchups across Tennessee in 4A.
Yeah, we got Alcoa 2-0 versus Gibbs 2-0. The reigning state champs face undefeated Gibbs in a Region 2 4A showdown. A great early season test for Gibbs. Alcoa, they've played a super tough schedule up to this point. They went to Maryville, won, and then they played Bearden last week, and now they got another tough game against Gibbs.
Yeah, and we got Pearl Cone 0-2 versus Battleground Academy 2-0. Despite the record, Pearl Cone is still ranked number 3 in 4A. Like we said, Alcoa they've scheduled a hard schedule. So is Pearl Cone. They're playing one of the top teams, top private teams in Battleground Academy. Pearl Cone's looking for a statement win on the road.
Yeah, then we got Springfield 2-0 versus Portland 1-1. A 4A, 5A rivalry. Springfield, they're ranked number 7 in 4A. Great team, but rivalry games, they are always dangerous. dangerous. Watch Portland to upset in this game.
Yeah, we got Cookeville versus White County. Blake, you will be at this game tomorrow.
I will, yeah.
It's a major rivalry. Both teams need to win badly. White County is ranked 12 in 4A. Cookeville, they're 0-2. They lost to Give Me in week 1 to I forgot who, but they lost in week 1.
Yeah, then we got Jackson North Side versus Jackson South Side. 2 basketball teams, but we're watching them on the field tonight. Local bragging rights on this line in this Jackson rivalry.
Yeah, but make no mistake, tonight the odds of Tennessee high school football are firmly fixed right here in Billy C. Rogers Stadium for Upperman versus Farragut.
Yeah, now let's go over last week's performances. You got Upperman versus Greenville. They lost 41-33, but the Bees went on the road in a highly anticipated matchup with the powerhouse Greenville. Upperman fought hard, but came up just short, falling 41-33. Coach Adam Kane did say afterwards that he learned a lot about his team in this process.
Yeah, last week Farragut played Powell. Admirals, they hosted Powell. It was a home game for them. It was a 26-21 loss. Like we said, they were up early in the 4th quarter, but they ended up losing. Reports say over 1,000 fans showed up. Farragut, they have a really passionate fan base. Let's see if they can travel down here to Baxter. They're a Knoxville team. They have a little bit of a drive. Let's see if they can pack the stands for him tonight.
Yeah, and some storylines to watch tonight. One of mine is going to be Bronson Chaffin bounce back. Last week he threw 2 interceptions in what might have cost them the game, to be honest. But look for him to bounce back because Upperman really needs him for the season if they want to go as far as they would need to.
Yeah, explosive plays. Farragut hasn't had a touchdown over 20 yards yet this season. Upperman, they are known for explosive plays, and Farragut, they're going to need some explosive plays tonight. Upperman, they have a really great defense. They're going to need explosive plays to get past this Upperman defense.
Yeah, then we'll go over the depth test. Injuries have piled up early for both teams, especially last week versus Greenville. It looked like there was a player down after every play, whether it was cramps or worse. But young players will need to step up in this game and make some key contributions.
Yeah, let's go over some X factors. Blake, give us yours.
Yeah, my X factor is going to be the Upperman quarterback, Bronson Chaffin. As we mentioned earlier, he did struggle last game, but he's really the heart of this team, and he will really determine how far Upperman goes this season.
Yeah, mine is going to be Gunnar Block, the Upperman cornerback. He had a huge game last week. He had a blocked field goal, a touchdown. He had a couple tackles for loss against that Greenville defense. He's the kind of guy who can make an impact in all 3 phases. If Upperman's going to roll tonight, he's got to keep playing at the same high level like he did last week.
And some bold predictions. My bold prediction is that Upperman will have the backups in by the start of the 4th quarter. That might be a little crazy, but I really don't think this game stays close, so we might get a glimpse of Upperman's future tonight.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but it's a great pick by you. My bold prediction is about penalties. I said this last week, and it turned out to be true. Upperman has not been the most disciplined team this year. Coach Adam Kane, he has to get his team disciplined tonight. If they rack up penalties tonight, Farragut could really stay in this game.
Well, it's going to be an incredible game, folks. Thank you for joining us on our pregame show. Get ready for some fantastic high school football.
Now we'll send it to Bryson and Josiah for the call of the game.